What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we have Bommel Floor 50 on level hard. So we have Doom Tower normal. We have 3 Bommels on that side. We have Doom Tower hard. And we have 3 Bommels on that side. Now, in my opinion, the Bommel fight is broken down to 3 different Bommels. There's 3 Bommels. There's the normal version, who I feel like he has his own guide. And then that guide still applies to Bommel hard 50. But I feel like Bommel hard 50 is his own monster. This guy is a terrifying beast, let me tell you. And then we have Bommel 90 on hard, who's got to be his own level of tornado bomb blender. Just, you don't want to be seeing that madness. So we got 3 different Bommels in my opinion. I'm going to make a video for all 3. The first one is not this video, okay? The very first video about Bommel should be basic Bommel instructions and how you could beat floor 10, floor 50, floor 90 on normal, and floor 10 on hard. That Bommel is pretty much the same strategy, and you can use the same teams to beat all 4 of them. But when I got to this Bommel, I was like, wow, this is a whole different beast. Now, what I was trying to do was build me a team around the man right here, Geomancer. If you don't have a Geomancer, this guy is amazing, let me tell you. You want to get one. He's one of the best epics in the entire game. And obviously, if this is one of the hardest bosses in the entire game, and he's a centerpiece of this team, he obviously is one of the best heroes in the game as well. So, Geomancer is the guy I was trying to build around. Now, beyond that, I focused on all healing characters. So basically, if I had a healing character and they kind of applied to the Bommel fight, I was throwing them in there in the team compositions, trying to find the right one to get the win. And let me tell you, I was pushing gear. You see the gear here is not maxed out. We got 16s, and I'm pretty sure this was a 13 when we actually beat the fight. 13, 12, 16. So we're not completely maxed, but that's what I was doing. I was picking all the different healing characters. We have Rector Drath, Doom Priest, for example. Vogoth is another one I was targeting. Vrask, Godseeker, and Neri. These are all the types of champions I was trying to formulate a team around. Maybe Eurogrim even. Just anybody could give me heals. Because this guy hits hard. He is smashing your HPs continuously. So what ended up happening is I leveled all these guys up to the fullest. We're talking about fully skilled, fully masteried, fully booked out, all this good stuff. And then I pushed myself. I kept trying and I'd fail. I tried again and I failed. Tried again and I failed. I got them all the way up to 16s. I was failing. Then finally, through the grace of God, we finally got a win. Let me show you that team right now. Let me tell you, the waves, wave 1, wave 2, this is not your speed wave. We're not clearing waves in speed form here. No Seer, no Elenarl, poison explosions. We're not doing this fast. This is a slow grind. So I'm going to fast forward through wave 1, through wave 2. You guys can realize that really the strategy here is to keep Geomancer alive. And to do that requires maximum healing. But when you got maximum healing, your DPS is going to be absolutely in the toilet. So our DPS is looking pretty whack. But the thing about Geomancer, let's go over his abilities real quick. I want to go over the passive Stone Guard. This one is really the big one that kind of weighs in on the Bommel fight. Decreases the damage all allies receive by 15% and deflects that damage onto each enemy under HP burn debuff placed by this champion. If there are multiple champions in a team with this skill, only one will activate. Whenever this champion is attacked, here's the important part. Deflects 30% of the damage instead. When deflecting damage on each enemy hit, has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. So Bommel's going to hit you really hard, and Geomancer is going to hit him hard back. But we need Geomancer to stay alive. We need the team to stay alive, and obviously, if we're not alive at the very end of the fight, we can't win. So let's go over the fight now, and then we'll come back and I'll show you guys the kits of all the characters we used. Here we go. Let me tell you, maybe I was sleeping on Doom Priest. You guys let me know. Was I sleeping on Doom Priest? Maybe. Let me know in the comment section. Let's talk about the team that finally worked for me. We got Siphi in the main lead. We got Tuhanarak, Vogoth, Master Butcher, and Geomancer. Now, the reason I said that I think Doom Priest, I might be sleeping on her a little bit, is because I kind of feel like Tuhanarak was the key to winning here. He was the last person I replaced and put into the team, and I felt like the damage was too much before Tuhanarak came in, and you'll even see I make some mistakes with Tuhanarak and add some extra bombs in there that didn't need to be there. But I think it's the cleanse. I think it's the cleanse that actually made the difference. between HP burns and stuns, and we'll get into that right now. All right, so you guys already know how the Bommel fight goes if you guys have already gotten to this point. So basically, he's going to drop a bunch of bombs on you. You put debuffs on him, he's going to drop more bombs on you. He drops the huge bombs on the side there. When they go off, they take off like massive amounts of your HP. You can't do anything to mitigate that except for freeze them, which apparently reduces the damage they do. Now, if you had a different team, like say Gurgo, Ninja, somebody who could freeze those bombs, it would work out pretty well. But this team specifically, since we have Vogoth, we know that the second we damage Vogoth, he's going to heal for 50%. I think it's 25% on the bosses, or maybe that's Master Butchers. I'm not sure exactly on the details right this second. We'll go over that kit in a second when this fight's over. But we'll see what happens here is... I was kind of worried that Tuhanarak would actually be bad for the fight because of the continuous heals. The more buffs that are on you, basically the more bombs you get on you, like when he does the strip right there. So Siphi, I didn't hesitate to actually put bombs on and buffs and use debuffs. If we get Geomancer, for example, gets the HP burn on, then even more damage will be reflected for the whole team. So that passive Stone Guard is really amazing. You can see that it's doing all the damage here, basically. Every time a bomb goes off, every time someone explodes, every time anything goes boom, we're doing massive amounts of damage to them. And we're also healing up, too. So the resurrections were also key because we were taking a lot of bomb damage. And like you see, Master Butcher there had 4 of them on him at the same time. Came really close to losing Vogoth as well. I do have Tuhanarak in a protection set, so some of those continuous heals do get protected, some of the buffs, period. But right now, it ends up being that like Master Butcher and Vogoth are kind of interchangeable, but the difference between Vogoth and Master Butcher is that Vogoth does a lot more damage. Now, same thing for Tuhanarak. Her debuffs and stuff are very useful for the waves. Doom Priest in her place, would not do as much damage or have as much utility through the waves, but I think Doom Priest might actually be better for the boss herself because she actually does the heal on top of the cleanse. So here we go with the final damage results. All right, so we got Siphi with 143,000 damage, got Tuhanarak with 282,000 damage, Vogoth with 304,000 damage, Master Butcher with 60,000 damage, Geomancer with the bulk of the damage, 2,321,000 roughly. We got Siphi with the massive heals here, 1,630,000. She could be replaced by, I'd imagine Rector Drath. Same thing with Doom Priest for Tuhanarak. Vogoth and Vogoth could be good here for Master Butcher. All right, so let's go over their kits and go over their gear and all that good stuff. So we got Siphi, 71,000 power. She's basically maxed out in speed gear. We've got her up to 299 speed at the moment. We've got her in defense gauntlets, percentage, resistance, chest piece, and speed boots. She is fully masteried, fully booked out. Got her into the defense and offensive masteries. So Tuhanarak, she was a surprise because I had everybody maxed out to 16 and nobody was working. I mean, I kept dying no matter who it was. But I put in Tuhanarak, and I never tried Doom Priest, to be fair. I put in Tuhanarak, and we finally got a win. And it was the first time I put in Tuhanarak that we got the win, so I was surprised by that. And I was also surprised that her gear is so like this. We got level 12 protection set here. It's not really leveled up. It doesn't really have like a lot of glyphs or anything like that. And then it didn't even have a ring on her. How crazy is that? She's at 33,000 power. I'm looking for a really good ring for her. I don't have one yet. So I have her in defense percentage gauntlets, defense percentage chest piece, and speed boots. She is almost fully booked up. Her A1 is not booked at all, but the rest of them are booked. And her masteries are fully masteried. Now, she was, like I said, a last-minute substitution, and I was really surprised. I think the thing that pushed me over the edge that I didn't have before was the cleanse. That was it. The HP burn cleanse was doing too much damage to me on top of all the bomb damage. Let me go down to the next ones. So I tried Godseeker and Neri, and I'll tell you, her passive is really nice. Increases the amount of healing allies receive by 10%. So you would think that with the revive on death here and the ability to revive and heal, she'd be a great asset to the team. And she is. I just couldn't get it to work with her gear at the moment and everything else going. Same with Rector Drath. I mean, she's probably interchangeable with Siphi there. When it comes to Geomancer, we saw his gear earlier. Not all wave 16s, but most of the stuff 16s. So we got crit rate gauntlets. We have HP percentage chest piece and speed boots here. And then we have fully booked, full masteries with the Helm Smasher. And then we have him in a blood shield ring. And then we have counterattack. I'll kind of use him for Vogoth as well. And then we have the last two here. Vogoth. And this is not a Vogoth that's really built for healing. I kind of changed his gear up. So he was initially built for having high accuracy and some wave control. So what I would do is I'd have him go fast. I'd have him do his AE provoke. And then once he started taking hits, he'd heal up the team. But he wasn't really built to be a big-time healer, like for a Bommel fight, right? And then I had him in lifesteal too, so when he got a chance to do a turn, he could get some life back. That way he was like a tanky healer. So I have him in crit rate gauntlets here. Sorry. We had him originally in crit rate gauntlets, and that's what I was trying to say, is I re-geared him for this fight. I had to re-gear him because it just wasn't working without the re-gear. So I changed him to HP percentage gauntlets, HP percentage chest, and HP percentage boots. Where, like I said before, I had him going really fast, and I had him in a perception set as well to give him a little more speed and accuracy. And I had him basically with really high accuracy as well. So going fast, getting fast turns, getting a lot of turns, dropping a lot of provokes, that kind of stuff. And then I had to swap him out to basically be high as HP as possible. So he was giving some really massive heals here. And I have him in a HP ring, HP necklace, and I swapped him out to an HP banner where he had the accuracy banner originally as well. So all new gear for the guy. I didn't swap him out of lifesteal though. So I could have swapped him into keyring and had it even be even be better. But, I'll let you know right now that I already have a level 50 Vogoth in the keyring set. So this guy is a beast. Absolutely. I do love him. Apparently he's in the vault at the moment. But yeah, I have another Vogoth that's ready to go, coming up to 60 soon. The other guy who's just like Vogoth is Mr. Master Butcher here. And his passive is basically the same thing. When attacked, heals all allies equal to the amount of damage taken. Does not work against bosses, but because the bombs on the side of the boss are not considered bosses, they're like minions or something like that, that this works on the bombs that blow up from the side. So it might not work on all the damage from Bommel himself, but it does work on the little bombs, big bombs, technically speaking, on the side. Then we have him, revives a random ally with full HP when his champion is killed. Very nice as well, just in case he does go down. So I have him in a basically regen set, immortal, as high as HPs as I could get him, and then a little bit of heals when he gets his turn. So we have him in HP gauntlets, HP percentage gauntlets. And you know what? I don't have any like 6-star of these. Like I cannot get a 6-star HP percentage gauntlet for the life of me in this set. So I have HP percentage chest piece, and then we have HP percentage boots as well. And I would say the same things across the board for those ones. It's really hard for me to get those pieces in this set. So once I get some of those, I'll be looking real nice. But right now we only got 5-star stuff. And then same thing for the ring and the neck and all that good stuff. Basically HP, HP, HP. And I mean, the only thing I could have done more, obviously, is increase this guy's defense and then increase his accessories here. And got him his HP a little higher. I would say the class hall is probably the last thing that kind of matters, the great hall. And, maybe if I had this stuff built up higher, then I could do better as well. But this is our great hall development here. Like Rector Drath is over here, Master Butcher, Vogoth, this types of stuff. So this will be it for the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys do enjoy videos. If you guys want to see some more, I do appreciate you guys actually staying and watching them to the end. So if you guys watch this far, props to you. You guys have a great day. Take it easy, and peace.